It's been a minute, but we're finally seeing Sam Wilson as Captain America once again in Captain America: Brave New World. And while Sam has been Captain America for only a short time in the MCU, he's been Captain America for much longer in the comics. Most of us probably recall Steve and Sam meeting in Captain America: Winter Soldier when they were both running around the Washington, D.C. National Mall. But in the comics, Sam Wilson made his first appearance in Captain America issue 117 as Falcon and was created by Stan Lee and Gene Coulon. And the first meeting between Sam and Steve wasn't as normal as it was in the MCU. Sam was brought to the Island of Exiles by some men who put out an ad for a hunting falcon, and just as it turns out, Sam had a hunting falcon named Redwing. So he and Redwing decided to hop on the first ship to the island. Unfortunately, those guys who put out the ad were in cahoots with Red Skull, who at the time had switched bodies with Steve Rogers. Sam had met Steve on the island, but Steve had fashioned himself a new face out of clay so he didn't actually look like Red Skull. While on the island, Steve persuaded Sam to take on the persona of Falcon and also helped him train in hand-to-hand combat. During their training, they also convinced the locals to rise up against the Exiles and Red Skull. This partnership would continue to grow over the years, and Sam did actually step in for Steve as Captain America prior to being given the mantle of Captain America. In Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty, issue number 9, Steve was assumed to be dead thanks to the white supremacist group Sons of the Shield, but Sam held his own as Captain America so that the Captain America name would not get tarnished. But it wasn't until Captain America Volume 7, issue number 25, where Sam would officially become Captain America. Although it wasn't as happy-go-lucky as it was in the MCU, where Steve stayed back in time to be with Peggy Carter and eventually aged to the present in Endgame. In the comics, Steve Rogers had his super soldier serum drained by Iron Nail in Dimension Z, causing Steve to age rapidly, no longer being able to wield the mantle of Captain America. Arnim Zola then decided to invade Earth through Dimension Z, but the Avengers attempted to stop him. Specifically Sam, who took a bomb set by Zola and flew it into the atmosphere, nearly killing himself in the process. That was one moment of many in the comics throughout Steve and Sam's time together as partners as to why Steve Rogers decided that Sam Wilson was the right person to pass on the mantle of Captain America. The same could be said for as to why Steve chose Sam in the MCU, because Sam has a strong moral compass, discipline, and is trained as a selfless soldier, falling under the category of a good man. I believe the cherry on top for Steve was to witness Sam risk his life and fearlessly wage war against Thanos and the Black Order without a super soldier serum or superpowers at all, basically to the death. Now, unlike the current MCU, where Sam is the only Captain America, Steve eventually returns as Captain America in the comics, giving us 2 Captain Americas. Although there was a brief moment where Sam did turn his shield back into Steve, it was Steve and plenty of other superheroes who convinced Sam to return as Captain America. Now, if you want to learn more about the villain Sidewinder that Sam will be going up against in Captain America: Brave New World, check this video out.